Hey everybody, Professor Stinktoe here with some TDM on depths. Been meaning to get a video up past couple of days. I haven't, but now I'm going to get some more stuff up the next following days. I know I said I'd get up some stuff of the new DLC maps on Forces of Nature on Guardian, but to be particularly honest, I know that's a popular game type for a lot of people, but a lot of the people I play with don't like playing that game type, and without a full team, I don't like playing it just because of it. Most of the time it ends up you're faced up with people and you either get demolished or you have to carry all the weight, and either one of those things happening a lot of times I don't enjoy doing. I don't mind carrying the weight a lot of times, but when it's an entire team and you're having to demolish an entire team by yourself, that shit gets old. So yeah, but so I'll probably be posting up more matches of the new maps on TDM or Warzone or something when they get more flushed in, because that's primarily, as you guys I guess can tell, as I primarily play TDM and Warzone and King of the Hill. I really like Warzone probably more than any of these. I like TDM, but Warzone's really fun and I enjoy it a lot. But yeah, anyway, as you can see here, I'm still playing the original loadout, you know, Nasher, Lancer. This guy almost gets me with a nade. One thing, a little tip is don't throw nades like that. If you're in that kind of circumstance, don't do it, because if you have 2 bits of brain in your head, you can be able to dodge grenades unless you're in really close quarters. One thing too is don't fire on people like that off cover. If you're using lefty swap or right hand advantage or something like that and you're doing it, that's fine because you can see your surroundings. But don't stand out in the open like that when you've got a team that's rushing in to take care of stuff, because you will get demolished and there's no purpose in needless dying, because it hurts your team and it fucks up your KD. So just don't do that. It's common sense, but a lot of people don't seem to learn that. Maybe the new to gears or something, I don't know. But you should learn it very quickly. This shot here I thought was really sexy. Sidestep, headshot, while the guy's firing on the team. Once again, just out in the open with an entire team rushing behind him. Not very smart. Anyway, one thing too is this team runs sawed off a lot, and I know I bitch a lot about sawed off, but I'm gonna go ahead and say this. I complain a lot about it, but I've got to say, if you can legitimately run sawed off, not camp around corners, bounce around, wall bounce and stuff like that, and get kills with it, and never, and use it like you would a Nasher, then it's legitimate to me. I mean, you're good with it, and I can't complain, and I won't complain. But when it's the primary weapon, and you camp around corners, and you just don't run up to people, you just jog up to them, and you know what I'm talking about if you play this game at all, is when people just jog up, and they just shoot you while you're lancering them or something, or any kind of weapon, then it's stupid. There's no reason in doing that. It's a shitty gameplay style, and it's dumb. One thing too in this match, excuse me, is a lot of these guys on this match in particular are using modded controllers, and I know a lot of people are like, oh, I don't use mods, I don't use mods, I don't use mods. They use mods with the hammer burst. And a lot of people who have played this know that. If you played any of the Call of Duty, Battlefield, Gears, any of these games, you run into people who use modded controllers. For this game, it's always the hammer burst, of course. And if you're using hammer burst with a modded controller, you're pretty much a tornado of fury. There's no reason in doing that. It's one thing to use sawed off, like I was just saying, and that's the reason I explained myself there. If you're using sawed off and using it right and not, camping around, you're not spamming the Lancer and stuff, and you're legitimately playing, there's no reason you need a modded controller. I mean, if you have to rely on a modded controller, you suck at this game, and you suck at online shooters in general. If that's the way you have to get kills, I mean, it's pathetic. Like this guy here, a lot of people say like, oh, I don't use modded controllers, I can just shoot that fast. If you can outshoot the sound, if you're shooting faster than the sound of the gun that it's supposed to make, then no. You're using it. I mean, it's physically, it's humanly impossible to do. I mean, you can shoot really fast. I can shoot fairly fast. Several of the guys I know can shoot really fast, and it may appear that way, but none of us run mods because of we got good at the game, we understand the mechanics of the game, and we're not fucking vaginas who have to use mods and stuff like that. So yeah, simply don't do that. And if you could, just report the people. I mean, it might not do a lot, but reporting them and getting their account info looked at, it's, you know, it's a step in the right direction, I guess. One thing about this map in particular is a lot of people camp here, and I don't get why. It seems like a pretty piss poor place to do it. So yeah, I don't get that at all. And I guess for these guys doing it, my team decides to beat them to death with his own arm. So yeah, basically, you know, pumping him to death. But I want no part of it, so I'm gonna go up here on the stairs and do 360s. But yeah, that was the first round. I think I end up 10-2, so that's not too bad. I won't complain about that. So yeah. Second round, the opening round of this was beautiful. First thing I do is I usually most rounds in general, if it's bull talk round, I usually go forward or let another guy get it and then pick up the ammo refill. Just because of this little section here, me and this guy, he backs me up at retro, and he steals his kill on accident, but it's just because he's shooting. Me and him pretty much take out an entire team, just the two of us. So yeah, that just shows the power of teamwork. And if people steal my kills and you know, we're doing something like that, or if we're a team and, you know, all that good stuff, I really honestly don't mind at all if people steal my kills and stuff, just because of the primary goal is to win. So if you accidentally get a kill, it doesn't bother me at all. No biggie. This section here, I play a little bit too, you know, rough. The guy misses the sawed off, misses his mantle because I juked him. But there's another one and I wasn't paying enough attention, and I simply got killed. It's no biggie. So whatever. Oh, excuse me. Sinuses are acting up. This weather, this spring shit, is killing me. Yeah, I can't. It makes me feel bad, and that's reason sometimes it makes me not post videos because of I feel bad. So that's one thing. Oh, and one thing too is as I was saying earlier, that's one reason I haven't posted a lot of videos, because I haven't been feeling good off and on this past week. And one thing too has been my girlfriend's birthday. You know, celebrating for her the past couple of days, because her birthday was like 1 or 2 days ago. So that's one reason I haven't got anything out the past day or two. Yeah, but I will. Hopefully, if you guys want to watch, and I'll have as much stuff as humanly possible. One thing in this map too, and a lot of maps in general, is I will use the grenades a whole lot. Try to, especially frags. Incinerators are one thing, but the frag grenades are devastating in this game. Especially now, I use those a lot. One thing too is a lot of people, I don't know if they overlook it. I did when I first started playing the game. Was get actives every chance you get. I mean, a lot of people pre-fire, but you know, they rush out of spawn and pop off a few shots, and you know, that's whatever. But for the most part, I would say that you know, getting actives and stuff like that, you know, it really helps out your game top. The ending to this game is really funny. Once again, I start playing like a bat out of hell for some reason. I go back to my roots of playing very aggressively. And it's got a pretty funny ending, I have to say. So yeah. Anyway, before that happens, I will say once again, I will get up some matches of the new DLC maps on Forces of Nature. Hopefully within the next week or so. Just when they get a little bit more flushed into TDM and stuff like that. Just because of I don't want to. Like I said, I don't play Guardian that much, so I'll probably have to do that more later on, get matches and stuff up. Once again, as you can see, these guys are running sawed off. That's the reason I'm keeping my distance most of the time. As I was starting to, I'll play very aggressively, but when playing against people that are running sawed off, you can't do that. You cannot play super aggressive with people like that. So that's the reason I don't. And once again, these guys haul up in the back, and that's a hammer burst. That is a hammer burst. You just saw there. Now, if you tell me that isn't a modded controller or some variant of the sort, then you're fucking blind or something, and that's really, really irritating. And when people play like this, the last ditch effort, I mean, more than likely you're not going to win anyway, so don't prolong it. And this is the way I've decided to end most matches. I get killed by a sawed-off because that guy's hiding in the back with it, but I don't care. I love killing people with the chainsaw. I think it's really funny. If you're going to play shitty, then, you know, I'll embarrass you, essentially. And I've done it more than once, and I'll do it more than once if you piss me off on this game. And yeah, that's my last 2 cents. That's pretty much the last of the match. This last guy gets killed by another teammate, and that's really it. That wraps this up. I'll be getting more matches up over the next couple of days. I'll be kind of busy the next 2 days or so. I won't be in town, but yeah, I'll be getting up more videos, the elemental cleavers, the new DLC, and new TDM matches and stuff like that. But anyway, until next time, you guys take it easy, enjoy it, and see you guys later.